Hi, I'm Cheryl Sitz, and welcome back to a continuation of the reading of Messages from the Hollow Earth, the channeled messages by Dianne Robbins of Mikos from the Library of Porthologos, deep within the Hollow Earth. It is an honor to be able to bring these messages to you. So I again thank Dianne Robbins at diannerobbins.com. I invite you to go to her website and check out her other channeled books and messages that she brings about Telos and the city beneath Mount Shasta and Mikos messages from deep within the hollow earth and more. She's definitely a gift. Thank you for allowing me the privilege of bringing these through in audio format, Dianne. And I know that each time that we sit together and share these messages, Mikos joins. So I'm always honored to feel his presence as well. So today we're going to continue the work with chapter 4, entitled Space Portals and Travel. We travel through our portals. Our galaxy operates as one huge whole system, totally interconnected through an interstellar communication web. Through our portals, located in the Library of Porthologos, we can contact anyone or travel anywhere in our universe and beyond. We travel freely inside our globe. My dear friends of the earth, I am Mikos, and I speak to you from the great cavern under your cities. This cavern spans the whole universe, the whole circumference of the center of the earth. Our lives here are blessed with abundance in every way you can think of. Were you to let your imagination roam the stars, all you can conceive of and more, we are blessed with. All we can imagine, we can manifest for ourselves. Such is the nature and natural law that exists everywhere you go in our galaxy. We are all free beings, free to travel and free to remain inside our cherished earth. You may think our living space is cramped, but it is spacious, as our population is few compared to your billions. We travel freely inside our globe, needing no passports. Our means of travel is non-polluting, using only electromagnetic conveyances and crystal power. Your governments on the surface use these also, while keeping the secret well hidden from your populace. With all the rolling blackouts in California, soon your people will wake up to the unlimited supply of solar and wind and water hydrogen power. We are free to come and go as we please, and we often leave our homes for short trips to other star systems. We seldom visit your surface cities, but prefer to view them on our computer screens. This is the safest and most comprehensive way to follow your activities worldwide. We are always awake when you call to us, as we are attuned to your frequency and can instantly hear and feel your call. With overbrimming love in our hearts, we salute you for your dedication to our mission. We can easily come and go through the openings at the poles. Our spaceport is located inside the hollow earth, in direct alignment with the openings at the north and south poles. We are not stuck on the earth as you are, but can leave whenever we desire. We are not limited in movement and can travel throughout the universe at will. There are no physical constraints, for we apply the universal laws of energy and use the already existing highways throughout the universe. We can't get lost, for all is mapped out and all is in constant communication with all in existence. We just tap into this live network that is always broadcasting and move through it effortlessly. We are not isolated from the rest of life on our universe. You are. We are not restricted in movement. You are. We are here in the center of Earth's interior. You are here with us in consciousness, for consciousness is a place more solid than your physical place. So, yes, you sit on the surface at your desk taking this dictation, but in consciousness, you are with us inside the hollow earth. You are literally in two places at once. Do you understand multidimensionality now? Now that you are in both places simultaneously, we will show you around our place. As you scan our landscape, you will see the openings at the holes of the poles. These openings are wide enough for some motherships to enter. You can see the spaceport spread out for hundreds of miles in a circle interspersed with flowers, grasses, bushes, trees, and waterfalls. It does not look like your barren concrete airports, devoid of life, but rather like a garden with space shuttles and starships nestled peacefully inside our world. We hardly know when they come and go, and they do not emit any harsh sounds. We hardly detect any sound when they land or take off. They are in complete harmony with our love vibration and move in silence. We can visually see their movements as they gracefully fly in and out through the poles. But this is the extent of it. There is no disturbance in sound or vibration, and there is no pollution and no destruction of our environment. This is quite a contrast from your surface airports, isn't it? And we never have crashes. Since every component of our craft is monitored by our amino acid computers, and we detect and correct any problem immediately. Our technology is far advanced from yours, for we've had the opportunity of peaceful living conditions to continuously develop it for millennia without a break in our lifespans. This is why your immortality is so crucial. The longer you live in the same body, the more you can develop your talents and technologies. And the more you can create and refine things rather than stopping and starting all over again in each succeeding lifetime. All this stopping and starting over and over again gets you nowhere. You are continuously reinventing the wheel and never move beyond it. It is stagnation in evolution, getting you nowhere. This is all ended now, as Mother, Father, God of this universe has sent an edict that Earth has to move on and can no longer hold the rest of the galaxy back. All the other planets in your solar system have already ascended, and it is only Earth that the Milky Way galaxy is waiting for. The laggards won't be able to hold Earth back any longer. From now on, all laggards will incarnate on an isolated planet where they won't be allowed to interfere with the evolution of a species, planet, galaxy, or universe again. This is the edict that has been handed down from our great central sun, Alpha and Omega. Soon you will be feeling only bliss, as all negative forces and destructive entities will be leaving in mass through death and exiting out of your universe. The long suffering is over, and you will be free at last and will experience life as it was always meant to be experienced. You can feel this bliss now, feel the anticipation now, and bring it into your lives now, for it is already here and will be getting stronger and stronger each day. Each day, see your world through the eyes of love and know in your heart that this is the future for Earth. I am Mikos, always directing my love to you. Our portals lead to all star systems. We are all gathered around me as we step into our library and walk toward one of our many conference rooms, which are cozy and lined with the softest supportive couches you've ever sat on. They are ergonomically structured to allow the life force to flow down our spines as we recline on them. The colors are brilliant in tone and form a melody around our bodies. There are many of us here in this room as I dictate my message to you. They are holding the energy, so to speak, and flowing it toward you as I sit at your computer. Yes, our library is a multidimensional portal and way station for travelers around the galaxy. Beings come here from all dimensions and universes to witness the wonders of creation that unfold when they step into the vast portals that transport them into realms beyond our imagination. It is such a wondrous place to be, and the wonders are limitless. It takes infinity to experience them all, as life and learning go on indefinitely and forever. There is always more to learn and more places to go. This is what awaits you all when you visit us in the hollow earth and are invited to enter the Library of Porthologos. It is written on your cosmic passport that once you are here in our realm, your entry to the portals is assured. It is the opening to all of creation, and it is located right here in the center of your earth. What a wondrous journey awaits you. We keep our doors open to all who come, and once you are here, you come with the divine ticket to enter. Your ticket of admittance is encoded in your DNA. You can also come at night in your sleep state for a preview of what lies ahead of you when you do enter in your physical body. This will help you acclimate to the real show, so that when you finally do enter our realm, it will seem so familiar to you and you'll feel that you've been here before. There are portals leading to all star systems in our Milky Way galaxy just waiting for you to explore. You will become a star traveler, learning from each star system as you make your way around the galaxy. This is a never-ending journey, of course, because life goes on forever and exploration goes on forever as our universes keep expanding exponentially into infinity. This gives us something to do, for life is about doing. We need something to do in life in order to bring us the experiences for our soul growth. And the Creator supplies more universes than we could ever possibly explore in all of infinity, which just keeps unfolding and unfolding as our experiences increase. Can you imagine this? Your stepping out into our realm is the first step of your exploration out of limitation and density and into the unlimited vastness of experience and space. Our portals offer you all of this and more, along with the comforts of home as you travel back and forth. We have been here for eons and yet have explored only a fraction of our galaxy, and there are billions of galaxies in billions of universes just waiting for us all to visit. Your life will forevermore be filled with excitement, and you'll never again find yourself saying, "What shall we do today?" Portal to the Sun. We are attired in our finest clothing to meet with you this morning. The sun is shining overhead, and we are standing on the steps to the Library of Porthologos, about to enter this vast portal and take you inside with us. Walk with us now as we surround your etheric body with our light and love. We usher you into our great entrance hall that is lined in beauty and light, and that sings to our souls. We will walk but a few steps to one of the moving staircases that will take us to a portal where we can witness the vastness of our galaxy. It is the galactic portal to this galaxy, and from there, we can choose the destination where we desire to go. It is the fastest means of travel. No ticket or luggage is required, just our heart's intention. So here we go. We stand beside the entrance to this portal where we form our destination desire before entering. Are you ready? Let's go to the center of our sun, where you have many friends and lineage waiting for you. Okay? Let's step in now, focus on the sun, and we're there. It is that quick. See around you the brilliant light and feel the love that permeates your body and soul, and hear the choruses of angelic music. Sananda is here, and he greets you with his loving embrace and covers you with his light. We start walking now toward the community above the horizon, just a few steps away. It is nestled in hues of color and warmth, and the houses are all different shades of vibrant colors. People are all outdoors, tending their fields and visiting and just lounging around. All are receptive and joyous to greet us and knew of our intention of coming. These beings have all made their passage from Earth and given the opportunity to live here on the sun for as long as they like. They passed their earthly tests with flying colors and earned this opportunity to reside here in the great love and light of our sun, which is a planet also, but a planet of such great light that it lights your whole solar system. This is what the Earth is turning into. It is turning into a great sun star that will in turn give life and light and warmth to other planets in its solar system. And it too has earned this. As the Earth moves up in consciousness, she will ignite into a blazing sun star and take all those souls who are attuned to her with her. The other souls will be taken to another planet to continue along their evolution until they too reach such states of light that they too will have this opportunity to relocate into a higher frequency realm. So our visit is about over. We will walk back to the portal and focus on returning to the Library of Porthologos, where we now again are standing on the steps. We all hug you goodbye and thank you with the fullness of our hearts for making this journey with us today. It is indeed a grand celebration when we meet you for these sessions. We bid you adieu. Spaceports inside the Earth. There are spaceports based inside Earth's interior, inside her mountains, beneath her oceans, inside the hollow Earth cavity, that will take you on jaunts out to your solar system so you can witness firsthand the life on the planets around you. You will be in awe of Earth's majesty and in awe of God's creation, always humble and respectful, as your experiences and beliefs drastically change into a knowingness that has up until now eluded you. You are in for the thrill of your life. So just hold on as Earth goes through her changes. Know that you will be safe and cared for no matter where your destination is. Every soul will be accounted for and every soul provided for in the great play called life on Earth. It is now the ending scene, and you are about to take your bows and leave the surface stage forever. You will reappear in another grand play, only this time you will play out your parts on a more conscious level, with more control of your lines and actions, and in more control of your lives. We in the hollow earth will be with you this time, helping and encouraging you to reach your fully conscious state so that the whole planet can embark together on its next leg of the journey through life. Chapter 5: Free Energy and Abundance. The earth provides free sources of energy. We speak to you today on behalf of our beloved Mother Earth, in whose womb we dwell. All our lives, we have lived in peace and abundance, always knowing that all we could ever need would be provided for us. This is the responsibility of a mother. This is the purpose of our earth, to provide abundance to all life living upon her. We have accepted all that the earth has given to us in gratefulness, without ever taking more than we need. All of us understand the great universal laws of life, and all of us live by them. These laws are simple and logical, and state that whatever you sow, you reap. We live our lives in harmony with our Earth Mother, and in return, she supplies us with all that we need. It is a quite simple law to follow and reaps great riches. The Earth is a self-sufficient planet, supplying all that life needs from within her own body. She is ever replenishing herself and ever replenishing her harvests. You are taking more from the earth than you need. Since energy is free, but you insist on using fossil fuels instead of cultivating the free sources of energy that are plentiful to everyone on the planet. This is depleting the earth of her natural resources, which in reality functions as part of her body. When these parts are continually mined and depleted, the earth will not be able to function. Just as if someone mined your heart center, you would not be able to survive. Every part of earth serves a function and must function in order for her to survive. There's a world of free energy out there just waiting for you to harness. There's electromagnetic energy, wind, solar, tidal, and others that you haven't even discovered yet. This cold winter is giving you a great opportunity to develop other forms of fuel to heat your homes and run your industries. How fortunate prices for gas are soaring, for its purpose is to bring to your attention the availability of other energy sources that are free. Why pay a utility company for what the earth provides for free? The earth has always given you more than you need, but in your greed, you have stripped her of her resources of gold and uranium and other metals, which are her life force. Soon, your people will wake up to the unlimited supply of solar and water hydrogen power. Use this 2001 energy crisis to develop forms of free energy, and you will unburden both the earth and yourselves. We in the hollow earth never pay for anything, for all the earth gives us is free, and this freedom allows us to cultivate our creativity and spirituality and relationships, which results in heaven on earth for us. Harmony restores the flow of abundance. We've been waiting patiently for you on the steps of the Library of Porthologos in the stillness of the hollow earth where all is serene. Today, we greet you in the light of the one Creator, the Creator of all, no matter where you live on this earth. We were all designed by the great Creator and are here to fulfill the divine plan for Earth. Today, we will talk about life inside the globe and how it glorifies our existence in physical form. Everything here is in a heightened state of evolution, and everything here responds immediately to our thought. We command the elements, and the elements work with us, not against us, to bring us our perfect climate and our perfect environment. Everything responds to everything, and together creates a synergy of resonating melodies that uplift and nourish our souls. We are constantly being fed by the vibrations of all life around us, restoring ourselves continuously and fully with the great life force necessary for our existence in immortality. You on the surface are diametrically opposed to everything and everyone, sheltered in your own realities of separateness, and not heeding the forces of nature who are there to work with you, but whom you deem necessary to destroy and plunder. This is a great travesty of life, and as a result, your environment is crashing at a rapid pace. The most important lesson to learn in this lifetime is to live in harmony with all life, all people, all of nature. Once humanity learns this, then the great forces of abundance will flow to everyone, and suddenly everyone will have everything they could ever need. It is all available to you right now, once harmony is restored on the surface. But you who read these messages know this and are carrying vast amounts of light. And it is your light that is touching the garments of all you come in contact with and raising the vibration of the planet. It is your light that is blazing through the density, clearing the haze of distortion so that humanity can once again see clearly. Chapter 6, Technology. Our technology advances our civilization. Greetings from the hollow earth. I am Mikos, your friend from inside the earth. Thank you for opening your computer to talk to us. We are all gathered around me as I dictate this message to you from underground. We are also gathered around you in your office as you type this dictation. We are holding the energy and the light of protection around you as you sit at your computer. And I suppose me as I read to you today. Today we will talk about the technology inside the earth. We are all technologically advanced inside the earth, and all of our technology is used for construction, not destruction, of our civilizations. We use all our technology for only the highest purposes, to advance our civilizations and improve our living conditions. We already live very well, and we are always refining our living mode, as each step upwards is another step to God. We are always advancing in everything we do, whether it is for ourselves or for others. On the surface, your technology is used to make and amass weapons of destruction, to be used on the human race. But remember, when you use weapons of destruction on the human race, you are also eradicating the other species that share this planet with you. And you are also upsetting their habitants, leaving them homeless too. Have you ever thought about this? Your karma for destruction is great because it is not only for humans, but the elemental kingdom and the animal kingdom and the trees that you maim and obliterate when you use your weapons of mass destruction. You have reversed the purpose for developing technology in the first place. Its purpose is to advance living conditions and create ease and plenty for everyone, not to harm and destroy each other and the land. This is a gross misuse of God's technology that was given to you to improve your lives and experiment with different ways of living, not to destroy the very lives you were meant to improve. There is a great misunderstanding here, and we wish to clarify for you. Although most of the Earth's population are loving and yearn only for peace, there are still thousands who wish to control the population of Earth, including all her resources. They do this through war and threats. The only way to advance is through the heart center, where love from God flows to each and every one of us. Here in the hollow earth, our hearts are always open and always receiving the love that is pouring in from God. Love is all we feel. It is the same love that is also pouring into your hearts on the surface. All you have to do is open to receive it, and you will feel its wonders in every thought you think and every emotion you feel. You will be tuned into God, even though your feet still touch the earth. Electrons remain intact in our water. We don't use the same technology to bring our water to us as you on the surface do. Our pipes operate differently, so that when our water flows through them, the electrons remain intact. When water flows through pipes on the surface, the electrons spin off, resulting in the loss of life force. So you drink dead water due to the way water spirals through your pipes. This does not occur in the hollow earth or subterranean cities because we know how to flow water to keep its electrons intact and protect its life force. So the water we drink is alive. It is living consciousness. When we emerge and come to the surface, we will bring our equipment with us, connected to the hollow earth oceans, and deliver water to you that you've never tasted before. Water that invigorates your spirit, renews your cells, and rebuilds your body. We will clean all your oceans and streams and show you how to harness the life force and bring it right into your homes. We store our records on telonium plates. Pardon me while I drink a little bit of our unfortunately dead water, but it still wets the whistle. All right. And welcome to you who have joined. Thank you so much for being here. I am talking to you from the office in the Library of Porthologos, where I transcribe and prepare all ancient, current, and future records for our telonium plates. Telonium is an ancient and eternal kind of metal that lasts forever and never shows any signs of decay. It is the perfect material to store our records on. This process of storage is quite a creative one, and it's a joy to indulge ourselves in the creation process of preserving all of Earth's records, along with all the records in our universe. It is a process of extreme creativity, not like working in a surface copy shop or the mundane repetition of factory work. Okay, Chapter 7, Uncovering Our Existence. We are the diamonds and you are the miners. We are here, embedded in the earth's core like sparkling diamonds buried in a mine. You can only reach us by uncovering the strata of earth that cover up our light. You do this by clearing yourself of all impurities and emotional blocks so that your vision is clear and focused. Once your sight is attuned to our frequency, you will see us clearly, sparkling under the inner central sun of the inner sphere of earth. For though you do not as yet see us, you can feel our existence under you by connecting with us in consciousness. You will physically feel your vibratory rate increase and your crown chakra will bubble and pulse. This is a physical manifestation of your connection to us. Yes, we are the diamonds buried inside the earth, and you are the miners about to reach down and uncover our existence below you. Soon, we will receive the directive from the Confederation of Planets to swing open the tunnel entrances for you to physically enter our realm and explore the inside cavity of Earth. Be assured that we will have guides leading you through the tunnels, seating you on our electromagnetic vehicles, and escorting you to our cities, where you will be cheered and congratulated for reaching the frequency where you can visit us at last. When this occurs, it will be the sign that the Earth's ascension is imminent. What a glorious day this will be! For not only we and you will celebrate, but the whole universe will be applauding your emergence out of density, signaling to all that our whole galaxy is now prepared to move as a whole to a higher octave of existence. For remember, with unity consciousness, we all accelerate as one universe, accelerating on her course throughout eternity, through the ever expanding light of God, of all that is. The earth herself is a diamond, a multifaceted gem radiating the brilliance of God's eternal light. It is only surface folk, separated by the veils of density, who are blinded to the brilliance surrounding them. The brilliance is within your souls, within the earth, and within all life everywhere. Just turn your eyesight inward. Feel your connection to all that is, and your inner world will light up and resonate to the diamond you are. Through this resonance, all of earth will open up to you in all its glory and splendor, and you will see all and know all. For indeed, all is within you. The world of light is within your soul. It is self-lit by the source of all and sustained eternally. The merging of our two civilizations will signal the accomplishment of the divine plan on Earth, and you will be free to evolve up the spiral of evolution at long last, without the impediments and blockages and obstacles and density of the last 12 million years. So rise with us in consciousness as we merge into one diamond of sparkling light, wrapped around and through our entire planet. I am Mikos of the Diamond Light. The Library of Porthologos is in a huge carved out cavity. The Library of Porthologos is vast and round, situated within the inside of the hollow earth cavity. We are in a huge carved out cavity. We are not out in the open as you might imagine. Mother Earth keeps her inner grounds pristine by providing living space within her interior body and not out in open spaces. Our inner caverns are perfectly suited to our living style. And when we want to swim in our oceans or climb the mountains, it is but a short trip to the center of the hollow earth cavity in our electromagnetic vehicles that levitate through the vast tunnel system in just minutes of your time. You will all experience this soon, as the time of our emergence will bring us to you, and we will escort you to our homes within the earth. All is lit up with the softest and clearest of light, and the temperatures are perfectly suited to our health and strength. All our lives, we've waited for this moment to connect with you on the surface, and now it is here. Our hearts are brimming over with love for all our lost brothers and sisters, and we yearn to connect to each and every one of you again. Our hearts are one. Our haven underground. There are so many Catharians gathered around me, Mikos, as I dictate this message to you. We are out on the grounds that surround the great Library of Porthologos. We are sitting on grass that is as soft as a cushion, breathing in the fragrant, oxygen-filled air that keeps us eternally young and vibrant. This pure air is nectar to our lungs and keeps our bodies free from disease. The oxygen on the surface has reached such low levels that you are being oxygen starved, which opens the way for pathogens to invade your body. We here in the hollow earth breathe clean, pure air and drink the purest of water, which is still as pure as the day earth was created. We are so fortunate to be living in this haven under the ground. We sit here propped up comfortably on our pillows and stools, just breathing in the air and smelling the scents of the enormous flowers blooming all around us. This is a wonderland of beauty, and this beauty is reflected in our souls. Our bodies respond to our environment and outpicture what surrounds us, and what surrounds us is magnificent to behold. We are surrounded by trees and flowers that emanate strength and health, and we in turn feel this strength and health in our bodies conform to this picture. So our bodies mirror our surroundings. They mirror the perfection of our environment. We in turn mirror perfection back, thus completing the cycle of perfection that is never ending. Because of this perfect cycle, our bodies can remain in a perpetual state of perfection, never sickening, nor aging, nor dying. It is a closed cycle of perfection. It is noon here now, and we bask in the full spectrum light of our inner central sun as it hangs in our sky. Our sky is the very center of the hollow globe, and our sun doesn't move as your sun appears to. Ours just hangs there, dead center, held by the forces of gravity, pulling around its circumference so that it is perfectly balanced and remains in place. The inside of the earth is concave and spirals up and across and around us. So our picture of heaven is from a different perspective or angle than yours. You look straight up, and we look around us. So today, as always, the sun is shining down upon our gathering here on the library grounds. Our work here in the library is not work as you term it. but joy to our hearts. We do what we love, and we do it in leisure. We have no time clocks to punch and no time clocks to tell us when to stop. We each know what we want to accomplish each day, and we stay as long as we want or until we complete our work. However, we don't set long hours the way you do on the surface. Our workday is short compared to yours. In terms of hours, our workday is less than half the hours of your workday. So, should we want to work overtime, we have the flexibility to do so without it infringing on the other areas of our lives. And our lives remain always balanced because our schedules allow us the time to do so many other things each day and every day above and beyond the hours we spend on our jobs. We live perfectly balanced lives of ease and comfort and have created everything we need to develop our talents, expand our minds, and strengthen our bodies. We have music and dance conservatories and theaters everywhere. We are always dancing and singing together, fine-tuning our talents and evolving them to do more and more creative things. Our lives are filled with creativity, and we delight in what we create. For what we create is shared with all, so that we all benefit from each other's talents and abilities. We all teach each other, and we all learn from each other. We thrive on cooperation. We thrive on sharing. And we thrive on giving as much as we can to each other, which means that we end up having all that we've all created. So our gifts are multiplied. Our blessings are multiplied. And we reap the abundance of our civilization underground. Nothing is hoarded or owned as you do on the surface, for it is not necessary or even logical when you understand that we are all part of the earth, and therefore everything belongs to everyone. And yet nothing is owned by anyone, because everything is free for everyone to use. Sharing is the key, not owning. Just change your words and you will change your ways. And changing the way you do things will change your lives and will bring them back into balance so that you too will have the leisure to develop your creativity and talents and explore the earth rather than devour her. For once you explore the intricacies and beauty and magic of earth, you cannot abhor and destroy her. You can only emulate and love her and know beyond a doubt that she is you and you are her. For whatever you destroy outside yourself, you destroy within yourself. For nature outpictures you as much as you outpicture nature. Just look around you at the devastation of Earth's forests and oceans, and it will show you the parts of yourself that you are destroying inside your very own bodies. The earthquakes that are becoming so prevalent on the surface are now surfacing within your very own emotional and physical bodies. Everything you do to the earth, you do to yourself. Remember, there is only one consciousness. You and we are part of one consciousness. As you destroy a part of one, the other parts are affected. You are not separate from the earth. You are the earth. You just don't know it yet. But as you wake up from your deep slumber of millions of earth years, you will remember the connectiveness of all life and how the health of one is connected to the health of all. Surface humans cannot survive if they destroy their surroundings and wage wars on their own species just because they live on different parts of the planet. We here in Porthologos are so grateful to each blade of grass, to each petal on a flower, to each leaf on a tree. For the harmony we feel is the same harmony that the flowers and trees feel, which enables us to grow in stature and accounts for the enormity in size of our trees, which tower above the ground like your skyscrapers because nothing is holding them back. They and we are free to grow in size, free to expand ourselves, because everything is in a state of expansion, not contraction, as you witness and experience on the surface. When you are open to life, you can only expand. When you are in struggle and lack and fear, you can only close down and diminish your stature. For fear of being seen or fear of standing out among others, you squelch your power, squelch your intuition, squelch your feelings, trying to fit into the mold of the lowest common denominator of the people around you. This stunts not only your physical growth, but your soul growth as well. When you open to the fact that you and the universe are one, you will awaken to all that you are and begin to expand your horizons and literally grow in size, height, and width. Your mind and body are connected. If you think small, you grow small. If you think life only exists on Earth's surface and nowhere else, then you've shortened yourself, which shortens your physical height, just as your thoughts have shortened your vision. Expand your thoughts, and you expand your world. Expand your world, and your body responds in spurts of growth and renewal. If you only knew all that you are, you would be living like kings and queens in palaces of gold, not on dirty, littered streets. You've dethroned yourself and you don't even know it. Wake up, surface dwellers. For if you don't, the earthquakes within your souls will blast you back into consciousness of who you are. And that might mean the devastation of your current living conditions being turned to rubble. Although it's hard work to dig yourself out of an earthquake, once you're free of its rubble and you see that everything you owned is gone, you will awaken with the shock and realize that all you have is yourself. Suddenly, from within the depths of your being, you find the strength and wisdom that was buried inside of you. Earthquakes clear density, so sight is restored and vision returned, enabling you to see and be all that you truly are. Our vision has always been clear, since density does not cloud our vision underground. We see clear and far because nothing obstructs our vision. We can see out among the stars, even though we're under the ground, because nothing impedes our sight. When you clear yourselves of all belief systems and negative thoughts and negative feelings, you too will feel the clarity and harmony within yourselves, and you will be able to see all that has been kept from you by your governments. You will be able to see through all their deceit, and the truth about life on other planets and life within the earth will shine through your eyes and be fully exposed to all. We are still sitting here beneath our sun as I bring this dictation to an end. We thank you for taking our message. Know who you are. Know you are on a great galactic mission. Know we all travel beside you as one. Chapter 8. Time, Telepathy, and Consciousness. The amount of time you have in each day is determined by your level of consciousness. I am Mikos, guardian of Earth's records. Today we will speak about time, the time warp that envelops Mother Earth. Earth is out of time with the rest of the universe. in order for her evolutions to learn the lessons of their souls. Time operates differently here on Earth's surface, for its peoples need to repeat life's lessons over and over again until they are learned and mastered. That is why you have the concept of past, present, and future. To give your evolving human species the time they need to learn their lessons and pass their tests necessary for mastery. So Earth time plays an important factor in evolution. When a planet evolves and is in the ascended state, there is no more time. For from this higher perspective of consciousness, you can see into eternity and can feel the oneness of all time simultaneously. You indeed experience your multidimensionality, which is experiencing all states of consciousness and all time and places at once. There are no longer any demarcations or divisions or separateness. All is one and all is simultaneous. As Earth and all life on her surface evolve in consciousness, time compresses. It becomes less and less, which is a sign that humans are evolving in consciousness. This results in less and less time until you reach the point in your consciousness when you are no longer in time. You've moved out of it into the ascended state. As you move higher and higher in your awareness of yourself and of all of Earth, you will find the days speed by. Even the minutes and hours fly by. And before you know it, morning turns into evening before you've accomplished even half of what you used to be able to accomplish. Time is actually becoming elusive. You can't hold on to it anymore. The denser an evolution is, the more time there is, and the days appear longer. The higher the vibration of a species, the shorter the day appears, as they are actually connecting with cosmic consciousness, which is a state of multidimensionality where no time exists. Everything just is. As time further collapses, you will move into the multidimensionality that you are and experience all that is profoundly. You will see and feel the oneness of all creation and how all life is intertwined and interconnected. This is what humanity is here to learn. But up until now, Earth's density has been so thick that each person has felt separated and alone and cut off from others. Each person has felt separated by time and space, which in actuality does not exist. It only exists on evolving planets so that its species does not get sidetracked and can focus on what it came here to do. Time flow has nothing to do with age. It does not speed up when you are older. It only speeds up when you are wiser and have grown in consciousness and wisdom. Therefore, if you equate age with wisdom and illumination, then indeed you could say that as you age, time speeds up. But for those who do not evolve in consciousness during their lifespans, time seems interminably long and drawn out for them. They could say time gets slower as they get older. So you see, it's your own perspective, your own rate of evolution that determines time's length and determines the length of each of your own days. You all have different day lengths and different amounts of time determined by your state of consciousness. So, as your consciousness expands, your minutes and hours decrease in reverse ratio until you're no longer in a time zone, but in an ascended state of enlightenment where there's no time, no space, only the oneness of all creation. This is what we experience in the hollow earth. We feel the oneness and eternity of existence, and this oneness and eternity is what you are beginning to experience on the surface in small increments. as the light of the Creator is pouring onto earth and causing your consciousness to expand with the illumination of God's light. We don't feel the crunch of time, as you would say. We feel only the eternal flow of life ebbing through us, which brings us peace and contentment in every moment of our day. We don't have even clocks as you do and rely upon. We count time in a much different cosmic way that's in synchronicity with the whole cosmos, because we are part of the cosmos and function as part of the cosmos. We are on cosmic time, which is much different from your surface time. As the light is rapidly illuminating the earth, soon your consciousness will reach into cosmic time, and you will find us waiting for you there, which is right here in the now. We wish you a speedy journey into consciousness. You have more than 5 senses. This is Mikos, speaking to you today from the Hollow Earth. We come here to meet with you and give you messages to take to your people who are above ground. It is so very important that the people here on earth know who we are and that we are here. Our existence is crucial to your existence. You are much wiser now as a species and will more easily accept us when we physically contact you now. This hollow globe you live above was meant for all to partake in, was meant for all to explore, was meant for all to realize how magnificent the God within is. For it is the God within your being who has created all of this. And it is the God within your being who wants to experience all of this. But first, you have to recognize its existence and recognize that things do exist beyond your 5 senses, beyond that which you call sight and sound and location. For you don't need to be able to see something in order for it to exist. Its existence is independent of your actual physical sight. In actuality, you will have many more than the 5 senses. In actuality, you are all multidimensional beings who are here to discover the other senses within your multidimensionality. And when you discover your extra senses, you will discover the universe. You won't need books to learn from anymore, for all of the learning will take place within you. You will be able to travel to any place you desire and learn from the actual experience of going there. Books will become obsolete, for the real place of knowledge is within. As Jesus said, know yourself and you will know everything. For you are the source of everything. You are where everything is stored. You only need to learn how to access the living library within your very being, within your very body, within your temple. Marvelous things await you as you raise yourself in consciousness and raise yourselves to higher frequencies of light vibrations. The higher you vibrate, the more you can access, and the more you can access, the more of yourself you will know. All knowledge is within you, and you are within all. And it is quite simple to access it once you've moved up your vibration to the necessary frequency where suddenly all becomes available to you, and all becomes a gift from the grand creator of all that is. So the purpose of life is to move up in vibration until you are where we are, until you can see, until all you can see is pure essence of life, the pure essence of all that is. And this pure essence is the nirvana that you've been looking for. The pure essence of God, which dwells in each of us, is the essence that creates the world within the worlds. You are now reaching the point in your evolution where it will be very easy for you to access all that is, to access the greatness of your body cells, and once again unite with us in consciousness. And once this uniting takes place, You will greatly benefit from all that we have learned over these eons of time. For we have been able to put our consciousness to work, so to speak, to create a nirvana inside the globe of Mother Earth. Mother Earth knows of the existence of all of her children. She knows where each of us is, how each of us is, and where we are all going on our path to destiny. As you raise yourself in consciousness, you will also be able to check in with your Mother Earth, and she will tell you how you're doing as your consciousness registers within her, as the light of your being is known by her, as all that you do and say is heard by her. So you are, indeed, fully equipped to begin your journey into the bright light of the new earth, into the bright light of the new world, where we all excitedly await your return. There is no delay in telepathic transmissions. All are standing around me as I relay this dictated message to you, and you are receiving hundreds of miles above us. For thought pierces directly through the earth, and you receive this thought at the same time that I, Mikos, am thinking it. There is no delay in telepathic transmission. You hear what I say instantly, at the exact moment that I say it. It is quite a miraculous way to communicate, and also quite a natural way, as you will soon realize as you raise yourself in harmony with us. For it is in this harmonious mode that telepathic communication can take place. For it is the harmony of our beings that meld and merge into one another so that we can talk to each other whenever we so desire. Open yourselves up to the existence of other life existing beside you on your home planet, and you will be able to explore all the wonders that truly do exist inside this globe you call Earth. She is a wonder in herself, our Earth. And the more you come to know her, the more you come to know yourself, and the more you come to know all life. For the existence of all life can be accessed by you as you move yourself up into higher frequencies of consciousness. We can see and hear all of you who live above us, as you are all very closely monitored by us. We know all that takes place on the surface through our vision and through our computer system. Where all on earth is monitored closely, and where our emissaries come in and out of our habitat, bringing us news and also relaying information to surface dwellers. Our emissaries are in contact with many surface dwellers who work with us in the dissemination of information regarding the conditions on the surface. We do have quite a system going that will greatly surprise you. Until that time approaches when you will be able to visit, I will be speaking directly to you, exchanging information with you from the hollow earth that you can access within your very own beings. So do connect with us in consciousness, as we are all here and all are very eager to return your reply. We will speak to all who consciously connect with us in sincerity of heart. For it is our greatest wish to connect with you and help you through these times when you will soon be aware of all life on earth and where we will all recognize us as one. I am Mikos and bid you good day. Telepathy. You have been gifted beyond measure with talents and intelligence that are now surfacing. Many of you are regaining your gifts that were hidden from your sight. One of these is telepathy. You are all telepathic, and you can all converse with us. You are just now beginning to realize how gifted humans really are. So gifted that, in fact, you could actually do everything that we do because we were once you. We once went through all that you are now experiencing. But with our entry into the cavity of Earth, we were destined to evolve, just as you are destined to evolve as the Earth's frequency speeds up. Your innate gifts will shine through, and you will rejoice at your capabilities. Once you reach a certain frequency, your consciousness will burst through the density, and you will see all and know all, and we will be here with you at last, enfolding you in our love. You are the knower of all. You are the knower of all. You are the receiver of all. You are the one component necessary for all to exist. Your existence is the primary factor for the existence of the universe. Without you, each and every one of you, there could be no life. You are all an integral part of the design, and not one of you is superfluous. Know how important you are. Know how necessary you each are, for without each one of you, there is nothing. Your existence makes up the substance of all that is. You are each the necessary ingredient that makes the universe work with precision. Chapter 9, and the final chapter for today. Cures for pollution and diseases. Once your pollution is cleared up, your diseases will vanish. We have the answers to all your pollution problems that your greedy politicians and secret governments have created. And once we have surfaced, we will put our technologies into operation to solve all your pollution problems and all your health problems. Once your pollution is cleared up, your diseases will vanish. For your diseases are only caused by you polluting your air, water, and foods. It's so simple if you would but grasp the truth of it. Here in the hollow earth, we never pollute anything, as this word does not even exist for us. We live in complete harmony with our surroundings, and our people know that we are all a part of each other. We would never do anything to harm one another, nor would the thought ever cross our minds. We feel only love for each other, and love for our surroundings, and love for our Mother Earth. It is this love component that you are missing on the surface. You've put everything before love and lost your sight and lost your way. It is now time to return love back into your lives. It will solve all your surface problems in the quick of a wink. We follow your thoughts from below and send our love to intercept your thoughts from above, hoping to gently guide you into a state of pure love in your thinking process. For when your thoughts become the beacons of pure love radiating out from you, you will bring peace and harmony to your surface civilizations that you all desire so much. I am Mikos, radiating my love to you all the time. Bonjour, my traveling companions above. The cure for all diseases already exists. Today is a celebration for us in the hollow earth. We are celebrating our climb into light, for we've reached a demarcation, a certain level of growth that we've been working toward for some time now. It's a whole new way of looking at life. It's reaching another step on the ladder of evolution, and it's an exciting time for us as we embark on experiencing this whole new perspective on life. Each level we reach is an eye-opener, and we wonder how we could have not seen this before. This is similar to your eye-openers on the surface, as it is all the way life evolves. More and more of the unseen becomes seen. This is now happening to you also on the surface. More and more is being revealed to you on your newscasts and newspaper. This is an exciting time for you too, for that which is being revealed has already been known for decades, but kept hidden from the public. With all the light reaching the earth, the secrets are being exposed because light exposes everything. It is only darkness that covers up. You are in for the ride of your life, as everything that has been kept from you will soon be coming out in the media. What a shakeup will soon occur. The medical groups, corporations, and governments that have been covering up cures for diseases and then spending billions of your tax dollars to find cures will be exposed. These groups caused the diseases in the first place and could easily have stopped them years ago. Instead, they've used disease as a profit generator, a way to make billions of dollars at the expense of a suffering humanity. All the diseases have been caused by corporations and governments polluting your air, water, and food with chemicals, herbicides, pesticides, fertilizers, biological germs, and you name it, along with destroying the rainforests and cetaceans. All they have to do is stop this pollution to rid the earth of its effects. But it's their greed at the expense of humanity and earth that has prevailed. For they will all be exposed for exactly who they are, profiteers in the worst sense, whose goal has been to rape and destroy a planet and its people. We have no diseases in the hollow earth because we grow everything organically and know and revere the connection between our earth and our lives. We know that we are part of earth, and whatever we do to her, we do to ourselves. As more and more of humanity reconnect themselves to nature, they will understand how to eliminate all diseases and destruction on earth. This is what light does. It opens your eyes and reconnects you to the source of all creation so you can again live your lives in peace and plenty and perfect health. So join us in consciousness as we gently lead you to nirvana, where you will dwell with us at last. Protect your newborn from inoculations. There's a whole new earth being birthed, and all souls are now being born with telepathy and clairvoyance and great wisdom. This is why your government has had its inoculation system in place in your hospitals. These inoculations jam the high frequencies of the newborn and prevent their accessing the divine gifts that they are innately endowed with. This is the purpose of these mandatory inoculations. They are to keep the light of your newborn off the planet. So remember, dear ones, not to give in to the fear of your hospitals or your media, and stand in your own light of wisdom, of knowing that nothing can harm your newborn, as they are divinely endowed and protected from the illnesses of this planet. They come fully equipped to withstand all adverse conditions, and nothing administered to them by your hospitals or doctors can protect them. It will only deflect their health from them. So protect your newborns by knowing that they are already protected from within their own DNA, and no outside antidote or inoculation can benefit them in any way. They too are the angels incarnating on earth and being born to you at this time to bring more and more light to earth. As Earth's frequency of light increases, we cheer you from below, knowing that our emergence is indeed imminent. We leave now in the light and love of our Creator. A great dispensation has just been granted. Greetings from the Library of Porthologos inside the Earth's interior. We come today to talk about the angels on Earth and their work with humanity. These are great beings of light from many star systems that are visiting your Earth and staying to help bring in the great waves of light that are descending onto your planet. These beings are most known to you as angels, God's helpers in the evolution of mankind. These beings sweep your planet with their light and wisdom, encapsulating the dark spots until the darkness fades back into the light again. The angels are the bringers of all that is good, and they are here. And you, our dear light workers, are these angels. You are these great beings who have come from afar to help Earth and humanity. And now it is your turn to be helped. A great dispensation has just been granted to all the light workers on Earth. allowing the host of heaven to intervene to completely and totally heal your physical bodies so that you can withstand the coming climactic and earth changes looming on the horizon of your planet. You have all called for help. You are always calling for the healing of your bodies, and now this help has been granted. In a magnificent turn of events, this dispensation was unanimously approved by the whole company of heaven and Mother, Father, God of this universe, in gratefulness for the dedication and sacrifice of all the light workers on earth. And it is time. Time to heal all aspects of yourself, and time to manifest your physical strength, health, mental acuity, and emotional balance. This is the gift of heaven to its ground crew. As the days and weeks go on, you will find yourself getting stronger and stronger, and all the old pains falling by the wayside. You will see and feel events clearer and clearer, and come more into focus with the unseen world around you. This is truly an unprecedented gift, and it is yours. Now, dear light workers, live each day fully in the presence of the now, and know that tomorrow is in God's hands. And have nothing to fear, for the divine plan is already accomplished, and this is just the last playoff of the game. All is being readied for the great liftoff into higher realms of light that are waiting your entry. You have much to look forward to as you leave your old world behind and enter the new. So gird yourself with the steel of your determination, and know that all that is of the light has a glorious future and is just a breath away, just waiting for the next deep in-breath from God. Here in the Library of Porthologos, we have always maintained our health, strength, and youthfulness inside the protective cover of the earth's mantle. You too will soon be able to accomplish the same physical feats and will have the same endurance as we. For we don't get tired or sick or angry or worried, and neither now shall you. For these qualities are not of life. They are of illusion and miscreation and darkness. They are not part of a life-supporting system. Your current system does not support life. Hence, you have sickness, fear, and death. It has been decreed that these systems can no longer exist and will be confined and quarantined like a sick patient in a separate room. Only this time, all the sick patients will be in a ward by themselves so they don't affect the others. No one again will have to suffer from their control and destructive contamination. This ends chapter 9. Join me next Thursday afternoon, Central Time, and we will continue with chapter 10. Evolution is the solution. 9/11/2001. 911 was an emergency call for help. That next chapter awaits us all. And on behalf of Dianne Robbins, who originally channeled these works into this great book, thank you, Dianne. And thank you, Mikos from the Library of Porthologos, who accompanies me on each reading of this book, and you as well, that you may have a greater understanding. Thank you.